Hello guys, Sunflare here. If you're about to install TERA, you should know there are a couple of ways you could go on about it, depending mostly on your internet connection. Here's a short tutorial on how to proceed in order to avoid running into possible issues. A couple of things to consider before you start. While downloading and installing the game, you should turn off or just pause your antivirus program and Windows Defender, because scanning every single file is likely to increase the time needed. Once installed, add TERA to the exclusion lists of your antivirus, Windows Defender and any other firewalling software you might have working. Lastly, make sure you have enough disk space. I recommend 90 GB until the game is installed, since at some point it will need double its regular size, which is about 40 GB, before it deletes the setup files when finished. It's worth noting TERA is being published in a few different regions, including Europe, North America, Russia, Japan and South Korea. This video will be focused on the European version of the game. While TERA NA can be also downloaded using an official torrent or via Steam, this does not apply to TERA EU. Check the box below where you can find all the links I've used, as well as some additional information. To download the Gameforge Live installer, go to tera-europe.com and click play now. If you don't have an account, you can create one now, or click download game to download the Gameforge Live installer. If you don't want to install Gameforge Live, go to this address or take the direct link from the additional information box below, where you can find the old game installer, which doesn't require the installation of Gameforge Live. To get the new launcher files, go to this address where you can find the self-extracting archive I made. This option can help existing players having launcher issues. To install Gameforge Live, simply start the installer, click next and wait a moment. Now, what's Gameforge Live actually? It's a piece of software which combines all titles being published by Gameforge. It's like a mega launcher, a launcher hub making it easier to install and start other Gameforge titles. In reality though, it's useless. Find TERA and click install. What this does is, it provides you only with the launcher files, which will then be used to install the game. At this point, you can either delete Gameforge Live and proceed with the installation of the game, or you can leave it on your computer but create a direct shortcut to TERA instead. It's up to you. To skip installing Gameforge Live, start the old installer and let it finish. It will do exactly what Gameforge Live does now. In fact, they both contain old launcher files. A redesigned launcher was introduced in the beginning of October 2016. The old one gets automatically upgraded. I've put the new launcher files in a small archive, having existing and returning players in mind who might be having launcher issues and don't need to download everything from scratch. Let me show you what happens when you start the launcher which came with Gameforge Live. As you can see, it's the old launcher which is currently upgrading itself, making the whole exercise of installing Gameforge Live first and then the old launcher kinda pointless. Once done upgrading, the launcher will start downloading your game files. At this point, the actual installation will begin. When finished, there is likely to be a few extra patches which will need to be downloaded and applied separately. And here's what you have to do if you decide to use the new launcher files, mostly for existing players. Start the launcher and go straight to Settings. Click Start Repair and confirm. You can then sit back and relax or go about your daily business until launch does its magic. Depending on your downloading speed, any file scanning software and your computer specs, this could take anything between 1 hour and 1 week. To illustrate this option, I've opened a backup copy of TERA, which I can just drag and drop from one hard drive onto another. Don't forget to use the repair function of the new launch after doing this, in case the game client won't start after logging in. And to log in, you have to press the play button. Thank you for watching, guys. Let me know how I did. This is my first TERA guide and feedback would be really nice to hear. If you have a question or a comment, write it down below. I'll try to address all of them. Hope you found this video informational. Please like, comment or subscribe. Sunflare out.